I recently had a strong conversation with a manager of a really important team at Microsoft. And I was discussing with him what makes his team so effective. His team has a reputation of being one of the best and all the rest of it. And what he said was this: I set out when I created this team to make it the most desirable team for people to want to join. We created the team in such a way that people wanted to be there. People desired to be on this team. People wanted to leave other teams to come and join this team. Setting that out correctly up front. And we then unpacked a little bit. What did we do to get there? Let me tell you that in a little bit more detail. The quote we're using this week comes from Ty Howard, and he's talking about his team, and this is what he's saying. He's saying, we are the team with the biggest heart, best preparation, deepest passion, strongest togetherness, and will to succeed. And I was reminded of this quote from this conversation with this Microsoft director that I was speaking to, because it felt like it had the same energy. But what I've realized is all the high-performing teams I've ever been on have had this energy. You know, back from big launch teams that I've worked with, my current leadership team in Totally Morpheus, we have this energy, heart, preparation, passion, togetherness, and will to succeed. And so how do we create that in our teams? Well, it takes a whole lot of different things. But what we do see is the intention is the first step of this. What is the intention when we're creating the team? Have we connected with each other as human beings? Have we found that we've all bought into a single common purpose? Have we figured out how each of us contributes to that purpose? Have we figured out how we want to be together? What is the culture? How are we going to make decisions? How are we going to handle conflict? How are we going to treat each other during meetings? What are the mechanisms? What technologies are we going to collaborate on? What are we going to do to be this kind of team? And when we do, that slowing down will result in a speeding up, where we will be delivering at a much higher level because we've intentionally created that kind of team from day one. And you know what? When it comes to teams in general, less than 20% of them get to that kind of culture. Maybe it was never set out as an intention. When it comes to leadership teams, less than 10% get there. Again, I don't think it was set out that way. Teams and leadership teams, it is critical to have this intention of that kind of team. Then we're going to get a different level of results, a different level of engagement, and have a whole lot of fun in that process. Wouldn't that be cool? If you like this video, why not hit subscribe? That way you can regularly get conscious leadership updates in your YouTube feed.